Hey everyone, this is Jordan and Jeff from BestPriceNutrition.com. Today we are answering a popular question from our viewers. That is, what is the difference between OxyElite Pro and HydroxyElite? They look pretty damn similar.
Pretty much.
Yes, okay. So these are products, I've taken, a lot of people have taken. Some people have one or the other that they like, the name, whatever it may be. We've actually got specific videos breaking each one of the ingredients down. So you can find those on our channel. But today we kind of wanted to explain the small difference between these two products. But if you've never heard of these before, these are both fat-burning products. They're going to assist you when you're dieting, help you lose more weight, help suppress your appetites, sort of one more than the other. Increase your mood because you always want to be happy when you're dieting, and just increase your energy in general, especially if you're on a low caloric intake. So, the main ingredients in here, each one of these are going to have 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is a good amount. It's not too bad. I think we reviewed some 225.
Oh, yeah. 200, 225.
Yeah, so definitely much more mild in the amount of caffeine here. They both have the 2-amino, which I like this. This one actually says DMHA.
I know.
Yeah, which is, I wish they do that more because we get a lot of questions about what is 2-amino. But basically, it is DMHA, which is an amazing focus, mental clarity, weight loss, everything ingredient. But we were reviewing this, and Jordan, kind of mentioned really the only difference between these products. And what is it?
So HydroxyElite contains an ingredient called the Garcinia cambogia extract, which is essentially a appetite suppressant. It actually sends a signal to your brain, kind of telling your brain that you're more full than you actually are. So that's pretty much the main difference as far as like something that stood out to me. When you look at the proprietary blend of the two, they're both 119.5 milligrams, so identical. Inside the ingredients, for the most part, they're essentially the same. I'm going to mispronounce it, Bauhinia extract, leaf and pod, bacopa, they both share that. This one does have geranium, which is another energy booster as well, stimulant for mood enhancement. That's something that's in here. This one has the walnut bark extract, which essentially, it's a mood enhancer, energy, all that stuff. Geranium you can actually find in the Jack 3D as well from USPLabs. So it's another cognitive booster, another stimulant. The main other difference between the two is the forms of yohimbine that they use in here. Again, yohimbine is a non-stimulant fat burner. It's one of my favorites. Puts your body in a fight or flight mode, so it helps your body basically use your stored body fat as some sort of energy to fuel yourself. It's also a really good vasodilator, so anybody who has any ED issues, usually a natural source of yohimbine is really good for that. But essentially this, in the USPLabs OxyElite, they use the yohimbine bark, and then in the HydroxyElite, the raw wolfskin extract, which I believe the main name for it is alpha yohimbine.
Okay.
So that's kind of the main difference between the two. Honestly, I prefer the raw wolfskin over an yohimbine bark. I think it's a better source. The alpha is pretty much dominant to the bark version, and you get the Garcinia in here as well. So while for the most part, stimulant-wise, they're pretty much identical, I believe the HydroxyElite is my personal favorite over the two.
And I would tend to agree, when I'm dieting, usually in the spring, this is one of the products I would take. And I have mentioned it to people because of the appetite suppression. Garcinia, I'm wondering if, for those that have been in the industry for a while, like 10 years ago or something, Garcinia was like all the rage.
Oh, yeah.
It's died down. Doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just, the PR behind it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. So they may have wanted to come out with another product similar to the popular OxyElite, but that also had this Garcinia in it as well. So definitely, guys, girls, both can be used. These are strong. So, when I say mild, they are still very strong fat burners. I think
it's mild for the high-tech line. And usually when I do have customers asking me about high-tech fat burners, these two are normally the first two that I recommend for, I don't want to say beginners, but someone who does take caffeine and they're used to some caffeine, but they don't want something that's overly crazy amount of caffeine. It is still strong. So, but but it's still one of the beginner fat burners
Yeah.
that I recommend to a lot of clients.
Yeah, if you want something a lot stronger, look at the Diablo's Fire Caps or the Hellfire.
Hellfire is really good. ECA Extreme,
ECA Extreme.
Lipogerine Hardcore
Yeah,
Extreme.
yeah,
I mean,
there's
we
some
have
options.
plenty of
Yeah.
options.
But if you're beginning, or you're like a regular Lipogerine user, you could try one of these, see how it works for you. Again, because it's only 100 milligrams of caffeine and DMHA per capsule, you can really dose it the way you want to.
For sure.
Just don't take over 4 per day.
Oh, please don't.
Yes, and don't take it within like 4 hours of bedtime, because otherwise you're gonna be up all night, and then you're gonna need some Max to put you down. So, all right, I think that's it. If you have any more questions about these products, just post them down below in the comments. We're happy to answer those questions for you. Also, if you've taken either one of these, we'd love to hear what you think. Post it down below with the kind of results that you got. If you enjoy watching Jordan and I talk about these products, give us a thumbs up. We do appreciate it. And lastly, if you want more products like this reviewed and you want to be notified, just hit that bell and subscribe. All right, until next time, guys, thank you for watching.